Hey y'all, it's Tracy with Mama's Comfort Cooking, and I'm in the kitchen making some macaroni and cheese. I've melted 1 stick of butter, and I'm adding 1/3 cup of flour to it. How y'all doing today? I'm getting ready to make this roux with this butter. Add a little salt, y'all, because flour don't come seasoned, okay? And it does take flour when you're making this. Just a little bit, though. Not much. I did salt my noodles already.
What you making now?
Some macaroni and cheese. How you doing, Avery?
Huh?
How you doing?
Good.
How y'all doing today? I'll turn the camera around in a minute. Let me do this macaroni real quick for y'all. And I'm going to call out the ingredients. Okay? But sometimes y'all will say I don't do it. So I'm going to call it out. So right now I'm getting ready to add some milk in here. I'm not doing measurements. I'm just cooking today. That's really about 2 cups of milk. Okay. And then we're getting ready to start working on the noodles that I've already boiled al dente. I've already got some butter in them. I'm going to move you over here so you can see what I do next with the noodles. Okay. Slide this over. We're going to let that start gathering itself, okay? Tell him to come on in. Come on over here. Eddie, it's Robert. So to the noodles, I've already added some more butter. Okay? I'm going to add some sour cream while it's still warm. We're not using any eggs because the roux, the flour that's in there is going to take over the substitute for the eggs. So that's about 1 cup of sour cream right there that I'm adding. And you got to work it in real good along with the, you have to add that butter while it's hot. Alright. Then I'm going to add heavy whipping cream and canned milk. Finish this on my line.
Almost done.
Okay, so now I'm going to add some canned milk, carnation canned milk. It tastes so good inside of macaroni and cheese. This is an optional thing. You don't have to do. I like it when I have it. I like to add it to my macaroni and cheese. This is about maybe half a can that I had left over. Okay. Then I'm going to add some heavy cream. I'm not doing measurements because I'm just cooking for Sunday. And I'll show y'all what all I've cooked. So I'm going to add a little heavy cream in there to go along with the cheese sauce that we're about to create. Okay. I'm going to work that in just like that. At this point, we can add a little pepper. I salted my noodles already when I was boiling them, so I don't have to add no more salt. I seasoned the water. It doesn't come seasoned. So I seasoned it. Alright, y'all with me? So now we get ready to come back over here and work on this cheese sauce. Let me show you the ingredients that I'm going to use for the cheese sauce. I'm using Velveeta cheese. I'm using Gouda. I'm using, hold on y'all, Havarti. I'm using cheddar cheese. A little mozzarella cheese. And some Colby Monterey. And I did say Velveeta. So that's how I'm going to make my cheese sauce. So come on back over here. And let's get into this pot and start adding our cheeses. How y'all doing today? Y'all gonna see me in just a minute. I just want to get things done. And y'all know I'm cooking on that back eye. And the reason why it looks a little brownish is because I used real butter. I didn't use margarine. So that's why you see that, okay? On this back eye, honey, get in there. Those are neck bones and pigtails. Let me help you get in there. Let me help you get in there. Hold on. Those are pigtails. Honey, look at them still sizzling. And those are neck bones. Yeah. That's what it is. And in this pot, we got some pinto beans cooking down. I'm going to whip up some cornbread. And I'm doing the macaroni and cheese. I'm going to cover that back up. And we're getting ready to make this mac and cheese. We're going to make it do what it do. So I'm going to start adding my different pieces of cheese in here. And I'm going to start off with the Gouda. The good Gouda. I bought it already in slices, y'all. So I have to take it off and pull the paper off. And once I pull the paper off, I'll put it in. So I'm not trying to just put it in slice by slice, but if I don't, you'll have paper. I don't want no paper. So we're going to put the Gouda in here. That's 1. I'm going to use all I got right here. 2. 3. 4. I think it's going to end up being 6 pieces. 5. 6. Well, I got 6 pieces of Gouda. Now I'm getting ready to add the Havarti. I love this cheese. I eat this cheese just with crackers. It's got such a good flavor. It makes the best cheese toast. It makes a sandwich taste amazing. I'm opening up the package, y'all, so bear with me. Right. Here we go. Again, I have to pull the papers off, so bear with me. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to cut up some Velveeta. And then I'm going to add the remaining cheeses. So here we go with the Velveeta. It's going to be delicious, y'all, I promise you. So we're going to walk through the ingredients again. I use 6 slices of Gouda. 6 slices of Havarti cheese. And this is going to be equivalent to about a cup and a half of Velveeta. Now I'm going to add some cheddar cheese. Have to keep your eye on cheese, because y'all know cheese can burn quick. Gonna add the orange into everything. And I do my mozzarella different because it pulls too much. So I put it in after I pour it over. I don't like how it grabs and causes everything to be, you can't stir it good. How y'all doing today? Gouda is good. Now they got two kinds. They got smoked Gouda. Hey nephew. Okay, somebody say they lost? Well, let me walk you through it again, because this is not a cooking segment. I'm just cooking with y'all. Now, I have videos where I've taught y'all. So, listen. That's why I'm not giving measurements right now. I have videos, and I'm going to have to go and see why my titles are not on my video. I don't really know why. But so far, I use 1 stick of butter, a 1/3 cup of flour, and this is how I started my roux. To it, I've added 2 cups of milk. Okay, you can use whole milk, 2%. That's what I did. I used 2% today. And I'm making a roux. This is taking the place of the egg. Okay? Now, if you're just coming in, you're going to have to do repeat. So, again, I use 1 stick of butter, a 1/3 cup of flour, 6 pieces of smoked Gouda in the pack. Not smoked, I'm sorry, just regular Gouda. And then I use 6 slices of the Havarti cheese. I use 1.5 cups of Velveeta. That's what's in here so far. I'm getting ready to add the cheddar. I added some cheddar already, but I like it to get orange, so I might add some more. I didn't measure how much cheddar, but you know it's going to range anywhere from 1 cup to 2 cups because you're making a roux. Okay? In my container that has my macaroni and cheese, I boiled the macaroni al dente. You don't want to boil it mushy. Then I added 1/2 can of carnation milk, and I added about 1 cup of heavy cream. That's all I've done. And I add some butter and sour cream, and it was 1 cup of sour cream that I put in there. Okay? Now we're getting ready to pour this over into you see how that looks? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to pour it into the macaroni and cheese. And then I'm going to top it off with some, so let me take you over here. I'm just cooking with y'all today. Y'all know I've been busy. And we're going to make some cornbread. So I'm going to pour that in there. All of that in there. Yes, I am. I'm going to fold that over. Stir it up real good from the bottom to the top to the bottom. Okay. Now, remember I've already put the sour cream in and everything and the other milk. Now this is where I add my mozzarella because I don't like how it pools before I get it worked up. I'm going to add a little mozzarella cheese in there. You don't have to have mozzarella if you don't like it. Don't use it, honey. That's what I tell people. Everything is optional. You can omit some cheeses if you want to. It's optional. It's optional, optional, optional. Okay. Don't that look good? I know it do to me. And I already know it tastes good. That's how we're going to do it. Now I'm going to top it off. Anybody got something to say? Everything is optional. You'll have to go back and watch your Edith Payne. I can't go through everything right now. But you can hit replay. This is Kobe Jack. Y'all send me up some hearts. And please go ahead and share my page. I don't need you to share it to a group. I need you to share it on your page, so that your friends can tell their friends to tell their friends about this big-eyed lady that cooks. Yeah, follow me on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok. I've got the oven on 375. Okay. Y'all see that? Okay, let me get you close in now. Closer. Just to be close to you. Yeah. Somebody snap that picture. For a moment. Okay, that's before we cook it. Very good, very good, very good. Now let's get it in the oven. All right. And then we're going to start on the cornbread. And I'm going to say hey before I start on the cornbread and get my little crumbs up. I'm putting it in the oven. And I got it on 375. I'm going to get ready to get the cornbread going. I'm going to set this timer for 40 minutes. Okay. For those that's just coming in, hey y'all. So I'm cooking, and now we're finna make some cornbread. Huh? What's no, well, I'm not gonna read no negativity, it don't matter. How y'all doing? I have videos where I walk you through everything. I'm just cooking today. I have every video. Not everything I've cooked in life, but I got a lot of videos. Now, true enough, they're untitled. And I don't know why, because I titled them. But I want to say, hey, we're getting ready to do cornbread. I'm getting ready to show y'all how to do some cornbread. So, let me show y'all what I've done so far. Let me take y'all off of here. And this is what I'm cooking. I just put the macaroni and cheese in the oven. So, those are my pinto beans that's simmering. They're doing real good. That juice is getting good and thick. I got fat back in now. But some of y'all that don't like fat back, but they're cooking down good. I never filled this up again from the time I started with the original line. I'm going to pump this up just a little bit so it can continue to get my cook down. Okay. Next, y'all from the South, y'all know those honey, pigtails. Oops, did I do that? Pigtails. And neck bones. That's what we got going on. Okay. So we're gonna finish cooking. So I'm getting ready to put a bowl out and start on this macaroni. Start on this cornbread for y'all. Let me turn you down. Put you right there. I'm gonna put some grease in my skillet real quick because I get my skillet hot. I'm not gonna make too big of a pan. I keep my skillets greased. So I'm gonna do about 2 cups of cornmeal. Turning my skillet on. Hold on. Let me get everything. You might say I should have it ready, but I say I'm just cooking at home, and patience is a virtue. So let me...
I need to open up this.
Huh?
I need to open up the thing.
Open up what?
That thing over there.
Maybe 4 cups. I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make something to drink. Let me open it a second.
Yeah, go let your daddy do it. We'll take care of it for you. I'm using Angie Mama. Whose mama? Angie's. Somebody had the nerve to call me Angie Mama on here the other day. That's alright. It was a woman. She meant it for bad. But I ain't mad at her because I know how good we can work a kitchen. I read between those.
That is clean. I'm just gonna bring this.
This is Denise Angie Mama. She has the best cornmeal there is. So this is about 3 cups of cornmeal. Angie Mama. Okay. And I like a little sugar in mine. And with that being said, 1/3 cup of sugar. That's all I'm using.
That is too much water.
What are you doing? Sit it down.
Bring this to
Sit it down.
I'm bringing.
You should have left it in the bottle. She mixing up stuff and it's red. I'm going to use 1 egg. 1 egg. These are good eggs too. I just got them from a farm. And I'm getting ready to do some buttermilk in here. Eddie, send me a bottle of water. This is whole buttermilk.
There's water in here.
So that's about 2 cups of buttermilk. 3 cups. She's not gonna bring it. So, thank you, Ava. I don't care if you're mad. You make messes all day long. So, I used 3 cups of Angie Mama flour, 1 egg. I used 1/3 cup of sugar. And I used 2 cups of buttermilk. My mama told me to always use a little water when I do my cornbread. So that's what I'm going to do. You don't have to use no whisk for no cornbread either. So that's probably a 1/3 cup of water that I'm going to incorporate slowly in here. The skillet is getting hot with the grease. The first set of grease I'm going to pour over into here. You got to put grease in your cornbread if you want your cornbread not dry. You got to add some good old grease. Now, some people don't pour it in theirs, but I tell you I do, and mine turn out good. Okay? Start adding a little water. Well, why do you add water? That's what my mama taught me, and that's how I make it. Okay? I'm gonna work that in there really good. I remember when I grew up, I didn't even know what a whisk was. So how can I not make it without a whisk now? I didn't even know what one was. We didn't own one. Not in my mama's kitchen. Honey. No sir and no ma'am. So now I've warmed up some grease on the stove. And this is probably 1/3 cup of grease. I'm only pouring a little bit of it in there. Okay. The other I'm going to use for when I pour this over into the skillet. Skillet's still hot. It's going to stay hot because I want that crunchy edge. Yes, I do. Okay. Make sure you get all the way around. Sometimes the whisk don't do that. And get it worked in there real good. Got the skillet hot. Turn the skillet off. I don't want the grease to burn. I just want the grease to be hot. Okay. Get that working out real good. Get all the lumps out and everything. I want that crunch around my edge. I don't know about y'all, but I love that sizzle around the edge. Okay. All the way around in a circle. It look good to me. It look good to y'all. It look good to me and good and worked in. Okay. So let me bring you over here to this good old hot skillet that's waiting on it. Y'all see that skillet? It's hot. When I say it's hot, I left a little grease in there. You see that? Okay. As long as y'all with me, I'm all right. Now what's going to happen is, see how that grease came over the top? It's going to give me a good old crunch. I like a good crunch. I don't know about y'all, but I sure do. Those beans are looking thicker and thicker. Thicker than a snicker. So let me move you out the way. I'm getting ready to put it in the oven with the macaroni and cheese. And you can look at those beans and see they getting thick. Alright, hold on. Let me shift this around real quick and get it out my way. Sometimes this thing just be in the way, honey. Just be in the way. That macaroni and cheese is cooking good, honey. Good, good, good. I'm going to put this cornbread in there. See that crunch around there? It's going to be a good crunchy edge. Yeah, y'all see it. Let's get it in the oven. Okay. So, that's what's going on. I got 28 minutes. And I want you to see the outcome, but I'm cooking live. I can't rush the process time. So now, here's your question time. Let's go over a recap. That was a 10-inch skillet. not a 12-inch. And that 10-inch cast iron I used to make that cornbread, okay? I used a 1/3 cup of oil in the skillet. And the oil expanded as I got the skillet hot. In the bowl, I used 3 cups of Aunt Jemima cornmeal. To me, it's the best cornmeal. I used a 1/3 cup of sugar. I used 1 egg. You don't need a lot of eggs for cornbread. I used 2 cups of buttermilk. And I used a 1/3 cup of water. I mixed it real good. When the grease expanded, I took part of that 1/3 cup of oil and poured it into my cornmeal mix. I worked it good. Then I let the skillet get hot. I pulled everything into the skillet after I had stirred it up and put it in the oven. That's the cornbread. Now let's go to the macaroni and cheese recap. The macaroni and cheese. I bought my noodles al dente. I don't know how many noodles you're going to use. You could use 2 cups of noodles or 3 cups. That's up to you. Just put some salt in the water and a little oil and do not cook them long. Al dente means they're not mushy. They got a little spring back to them, but they're not super hard because they're going to cook in the oven. Okay. Then I used 1 stick of butter. You can use margarine or butter. I used 1 stick of butter. I used a 1/3 cup of flour. I used 1½ to 2 cups of Velveeta. 6 slices of Gouda, 6 slices of Havarti. I don't know how much cheddar cheese I used, probably 1.5 cups. And I used some mozzarella cheese, and I put Colby and Monterey Jack on top. Okay, I used 1/2 can of carnation milk, and y'all know I used 2 cups of milk in the roux. And I used 1 cup of heavy cream. Now what I did was, and 1 more stick of butter, and 1 cup of sour cream. So this is how I did it. After I drained my noodles, I put a stick of butter into the noodles to melt. I then added 1 cup of sour cream. I can't read comments or I'll mess up. 1 cup of sour cream. Then with that, I added 1/2 can of carnation milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. I let that sit by itself. I worked it in real good. The butter in, then I worked the sour cream in, then I added the 1/2 can of carnation and the cup of heavy cream. I set that to the side. Okay, now in the other thing, after I stirred up the 1/3 cup of flour to the 1 stick of butter, I then added the 2 cups of 2% milk, but you can use whole milk, whatever you want to. You can even use almond milk, that's your choice. And then I slowly started adding the cheese in. After I saw that I cooked some graininess off the flour, and then I added that in, and as I saw it start to get a little thick, I began to add my cheeses. So again, in that, I added the 1½ to 2 cups of Velveeta, 6 slices of Gouda, 6 slices of Havarti. I added about, I guess, 2 cups to 1 cup of cheddar cheese in that. Did not put my mozzarella in that. I let it come together. That's what we call a roux. I didn't use any eggs because if I'm using flour, I don't need to use an egg because eggs and flour both are binders. I do not. So the next thing is that I put it over into the mixture that I just told you. I worked it good. Then I put the mozzarella cheese in there because it will make it be too pully. And then I put the Colby and the Monterey Jack. I do not put cornflakes on my macaroni and cheese, and I do not put breadcrumbs. If you do, that doesn't mean you're wrong. I don't do it. So y'all know how I get when I be cooking. Y'all know how I am when I'm tired. Those that follow me and don't come on here. Some people are on here asking stuff that's messy. But I don't call my, for that young man that said that, I won't call his name. I don't call my people fans. I'm not no celebrity. I'm an everyday person. They're my friends. I'm the cook and they're my friends. So that's why I know you don't follow me. None of us are fans. None of us. We are people. We're fearfully and wonderfully made. So don't try to esteem me above nobody. They're not my fans. These are my friends. My brothers and my sisters, my uncles and my aunties, my nephews and my nieces. What is a fan?
That's what we handed out Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, husband. We handed out. My husband said we're handing fans out on Saturday. Those are what fans are. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I can't. I'm in the middle of this cook. Can you handle it?
No, you need to show you about the water. I'll show you.
Okay. Thank you. That's somebody that's on here being messy. Don't follow me because y'all know I don't look at y'all like, how are y'all fans when I'm just an everyday person? Marilyn Cooper, am I telling the truth? Maybe I'm y'all fans then because I don't see no fans around here. Oh, you talking about the pig feet and the pigtails and the neck bones? Y'all, there's a video, but I use Italian dressing on mine. I showed y'all how you rub them pig feet down in butter. I use house Italian light. I use bell peppers. I use onions. I use salt. I use pepper. Sometimes I put me a little onion powder and garlic. That's it. I keep it simple. Okay? Hey, Andre. Hey, nephew. Yeah, some man coming on here talking about why you talking to your fan. Boy, get on. We ain't fans. We family. Sister Sledge said, everyone can see we're together as we walk on by. And we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can we be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're showing love in the family zone. We are family. Hey, I got all my brothers and sisters with me. So anyway, hey. So I'm waiting on the cook to cook down. Put up with me. And if you can't, you can come back. But we don't have that much longer. So I'm going to do some shout outs. Hey, Tiffany, Diamond Princess Adams. Yeah. You know, I've been singing some flashbacks, honey. Anita Baker said it best. Flashbacks of the times we've had. Some made us sad. Some made us glad. We used to break up to make up of all the fun we had. Of days gone past. Oh, when I think I need something new. Oh, it just won't do. That's when I think about you. From the beginning to the end. 365 days of the year. I want the same old loving. Y'all know how I get. I go back down memory lane. Actually, I'm not cooking no vegetables today. I am really tired. And my legs are swole because of all the ripping and running I've been doing for our fan drive. So, please be patient with me. I'm still going to be cooking. School starts back this upcoming week. I'm busy. I'm busy with getting Avery stuff together. She goes back Wednesday. And then I'm busy with getting the fan information out so that everybody can come and be a part of the fan and the book bag giveaway. Thank y'all for the support. Y'all came through. I appreciate the cash apps that helped. Y'all just don't know. We're going to bless some children. This is their first year after COVID-19 starting on time. And everybody is going back into the school system. Everybody that is whose parent wishes for them to go back. Because the parents still have a say-so. So if they feel like their children have major health issues and they have to be taught from home, that's just a charge. But we start on August the 4th. The inner city schools here start on the 11th. So we're going to make sure that the kids go back. We have senior citizens and other people that can't afford to run their air. So we're going to give out those fans. Some of them we're going to have to drive through the neighborhood. Chef Carmen is going to be with me, and she is going to help cook. And her fans have been a blessing too. They help donate. Willadine Harrell, I appreciate you so much for coming through and helping us. Willadine Harrell is out of Rockmart. If you see, out of Rome, Georgia. I'm sorry. If you see her comment, y'all give her a shout out or a thumbs up because she came through. She said, I want to help. And she drove to Cartersville and she helped. I'm located in Cartersville, Georgia. Sherry, you must be new. I don't post recipes. It takes me enough to cook this stuff. So, what you say? I can send the special sauce to the Neverlands. It'll go wherever the mail will go. Yes, Tina Johnson. I think I'm going to make a sour cream pound cake with a surprise inside this week. Slice it up. I got to get some promised things out to some people, I promise. Your mom is who? It went fast, baby. I'm sorry. My mom is in Brantley County. I don't know where that is. Hey, Chanel Cooper from Los Angeles. Hey, Tracy Fearson. What did you just say? How do you make macaroni and cheese? Brianna Perry, that's what we cooking right now. You're going to have to go back and watch this video. We don't talk about the heavenly pound cake no more. We don't just talk about it. I do make it. I make Chef Carmen one, but I don't sell them no more. It got to be overwhelming. And then people start showing how rude they were. So I said, I just do local sales. Hey, Christina Patterson. Hey, Naomi Colson. Hey, Robin Bird. Hey, Ola. Ola.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to check on this macaroni and cheese.
Please do.
What you say, Damon Coleman? Honey, won't he do it? Glory, hallelujah. I'm grateful all the time. What did I tell y'all the other day? It feels so good, good. Loving somebody. When somebody loves you back. That's a fact. To be loved and be loved in return is the only thing that my heart desires. I appreciate all the little things you do. Oh, you're the ones that's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good. Loving somebody when somebody loves you back. That's a fact. Oh, it's so good, good. Loving somebody when somebody loves you back. I feel good. I'm tired in my body, but I feel good. Let me check the macaroni and cheese. Let's see where we are on that cook. All right. I'm going to turn my beans off. Let me show you the beans. They're cooking down real good. Get that macaroni and cheese. I'm going to take it out. I told y'all it wasn't going to take long. It don't take long. So let me get y'all back on this thing. To be loved and be loved. I just don't like people that fly by my page, try to start problems with me and my friends. And if you don't know us by now, you'll never know us.
What?
I know. Now this is gonna sit. Let me get you over here and let you see. It's gotta sit for a little bit. I ended up cooking it for about 30 minutes versus 40. Okay. That's your macaroni and cheese. Let me get you up on it real close. And it's gonna sit for a little bit. Because if you dip in it now, it won't be settled. Y'all always send me pictures, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna look at that cornbread. Pull this back for those that's just coming in. Somebody get my picture. I appreciate it. It's not settled. But when it does get settled, look at that. I'm just going to give it a few minutes to settle. Honey, this is going to be good. My Lord and I. How thick that bean juice is. So I'm just waiting on the cornbread. To be loved and to be loved in return. Please share my videos. It's the only thing that my heart desires. I appreciate all the little things you do. You're the ones that's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. That's fact. So listen, we had a good time in church. I couldn't stay long all day, but I did get in the press and I went. Now what I need you to do is point to yourself as I get ready to get off. I could snap a picture of the cornbread. I don't like to hold y'all too long. But just point to yourself and say, I am somebody. Yes, I am somebody, because God don't make no junk. I can have what I decree. I'm more than a conqueror. And God knows my name. I'm not a fan. I'm a friend. I'm family. Because if he can have common ground with me, surely we can have common ground with each other. Y'all keep on lifting each other up. Keep on fixing each other's crown. Yeah. And you gentlemen, keep on straightening up. Yeah. The king's crown. Because we are kings and queens and we are heirs to the throne. Elaine Strickland, I can't tell you how to make the macaroni and cheese and start all over. This is a live cook. If you put replay and go back and watch this, if you share it, you will watch me make this macaroni and cheese. Y'all asking me how to make macaroni and cheese after I've made it. Monica Roundtree, do I, girl? Do I? Y'all better fix each other's crowns. And the king's crown, Desmond Coleman, fix some crowns. We don't get anywhere tearing somebody down. But what's in you gonna come out of you. So all these people that they call trolls, I don't call them trolls. I don't like that name. I don't like trolls and all those nicknames. I'm not a name caller, nitpicker. But people that seem to have something going on inside of them, what's going on the inside typically comes out of your mouth. And in this case, you type it with your fingers. Well, Sicilian Gonzalez, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong when you say that we can't be kings and queens. The Bible says we are heirs and we're joint heirs. So if my father is a king and he can have 1,000 cattle on 1,000 hills, so can I. That's where you try to become so technical that you all seeing and all knowing. Why can't we be queens and kings? What are we then? You say only Jesus is the only king. He's the King of kings and Lord of lords. There's only one God, but there are lowercase gods. We see that every day. So quit trying to be so technical that you're no earthly good. Build somebody up and don't tear them down. Build me up where I've fallen and make me strong where I'm weak. We mess up, we fall down. A just man gets up, he falls 7 times. So you can be what you want to be. But I am an heir and a joint heir. So I am royalty, destined to possess the land. Now go correct yourself. Because the people on this page, whether they support me or not, you don't see no stars and you don't see no supporter badge. So I'm on here because I love to cook and for the love of people. We're gonna love over here, and we're not gonna name call. I don't need nobody over here defending me like that. When you hit unbothered, I find it and I delete them. Go up under their comment, hit unbothered, write unbothered, and we take care of it. We block them and we keep moving. You sure are a queen, Loretta. And Dawn, you're a queen. But see, that's what happens so many times. People act like they're perfect. That's why you can't get people in the church. Most people get hurt in the church as they're attempted to do God's work by people that call themselves saints. I'm a queen. I love him, and I ain't ashamed of him. But I tell you this much. Whenever time you try to witness to people or encourage them and you get negativity, that's a person that don't know how to win souls. They're not wise. Because in order to win them, you must be wise.
Mommy.
Happy Sunday. Ooh, look at you. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that pretty yum baby with the red lips from Kool-Aid. It'll be red in a minute. I don't want to I don't have it. I'm gonna tell you something. Gary, if you can't eat macaroni and cheese, Gary White, don't do it. You know, I didn't go to culinary school. God just gave me a gift. I went to hair school. I can cut hair and do it and everything. And I did it for 30 years. And all my other professions, I'm a realtor by trade now because my back, I can't do hair anymore. But if you can't have it, don't mess with it. I don't want to try to mess nobody up. I don't want to try to turn around and tell you to add this and add that. Because sometimes when you think you're buying stuff, even down to turkey bacon, it has more sodium in it than regular bacon. So just be careful. You know, I know we miss some things. So every now and then, give yourself a treat and eat it in moderation. You sure are a queen. We're queens and kings. I just, some people try to be so technical. And they know earthly good. You try to tear down everything that's positive that comes out of somebody's mouth. But you'll go flock to a page full of mess. Yes, you will. While you trying to tell me about this, that, and the third, then what's the God in you that make you want to watch messy pages? But you do. And you know I know you do? Because sometimes I be over there watching and I see your comments over there. I see your names over there. Yeah. Thank you. So I'm just waiting on the cornbread, y'all. And then I'll let y'all go. I just need to show y'all the outcome of it, how pretty it'll be. Ava, bring me some glasses. Y'all know I can't see. Yeah, nephew. Can you bring me some reading glasses? Yeah, you have to watch it. Some stuff is higher in sodium that you're trying to eat healthy. Hey, Jean P. Collins Sanders. Oh, I still kiss my kids on their lips. I kiss Kelby on her lips. I don't kiss Son on his lips, but I kiss them cheeks. All right. Ricky Willier, a king. Okay. What's that off of Coming to America? I'm your king. Thank you, Gayla Drake. Okay, I can see now, y'all. I can see. Hey, Linda Martinez. Hey, Gerald and James. So listen, let me tell y'all this real quick. I got an inbox message, and I guess she's already blocked me. But she says, could I please stop charging her the $4.99? She's not interested in watching me no more. Facebook charges you the $4.99 if you're in the supporter room. Not me. Not I. So you have to talk to Facebook, and they will stop charging you. We don't want anything. I don't want anybody's money. If you don't want to give it to me, I don't want it. If you don't, that's a choice made to watch this channel. But it's growing, y'all. I'll look back. I know I will. But I'm about to hit 400,000 followers. God is so good. So I'm grateful. I don't know what that meant. Some stuff go fast. I'm sorry. Thank you, Terry Cunningham. Yomi, why I keep going fast? I'm sorry, I couldn't get the other part of your name. But Yomi, I told you, if you take the asparagus and you rub them in sun-dried tomatoes and you use the Lipton vegetable soup mix, honey, you won't need to put no salt, no pepper. You don't have to do nothing else. Rico Grosso, I'm waiting on you. Gayla Jake, I don't have a cookbook. Hey, Maddie Moore. Oh, yes, I always rinse my fat back off. Hey, Jasmine Washington, I always rinse my fat back off. Pamela Wilson, yes, he will. Shirley Adams, I love you. Hey, Sheila Crow from Indiana. Let's go check this cornbread, shall we? Let's see where we at with it. Okay. You ain't going to make everybody happy. But as many as I can, I'm going to do my best. Let me feel it. Let me pat it. You know how your mama do. You put your hand. Let me show you how you pat your cornbread. You put your hand in there and touch it. You can touch it like that. It's ready to be browned, okay? So let's brown it. Shall we? Let me stop it. Let me put it on raw and start. See how it's gathering? See how it's starting to settle? How much was it? Look at my See how it's starting to settle? Thank you, hon. Denise Ringo, yes, he will. Look at that. I'm browning it. I can't move from here because that cornbread, honey. And I can cook those down a little bit more, but I got it just like I want it right now. Simmering. Because I have to have juice on my... Okay. Gotta wait just a minute. It's starting to brown. And then I'll get it out the oven. And I'll rub a little butter on top. And then I'm done. It's done, yeah. What I shall be, I already am. It's done. God has worked it out on my behalf. Mine eyes may not see it. By faith, I'll receive it. It will manifest. It's already done. Hey, Cheryl, my sister. Oh, you're a loan originator? I'm a real estate agent. Well, I'm a realtor because I'm a part of a board. Come on, Lawrence, and eat with me. Hey, Carol Campbell. Hey, Kimberly Anderson. Thank you, Robert. I'll see you tomorrow for the other.
Give me a little rest, dude.
Okay. Let's go check it. It don't take long to brown. I sit down for a minute. I don't want to burn it. It's almost there. It's almost there. Okay. Turn it a little bit. Get this side a little bit better. It's almost there. I'm just gonna stand here. Gotta get the butter. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry to put my hand in front. I'm gonna take it out. Get the butter. It will manifest. Already done. Okay, let me get it out for you. Spread it. Can you see it? Get you up on it a little bit more. See it? Hey, Peter. How you say your name? Sealer? Sealy? Said I was gonna do it, so I did it. I did cornbread. It's hot. Let me double. Let me get my hand thing. That got a little warm. Somebody can snap that picture for me. 1, 2, 3, snap. Thank you. So just like that, dinner's done. It's done, yeah. Now who gonna wash the dishes up? You will, Tracy. Okay, y'all got it? Let's go back over a recap. For those that's just coming in. We just did this cornbread. Y'all help me. Did some macaroni and cheese. Y'all help me. Some pig tails and neck bones. And we got a whole pot of pinto beans. Y'all help me. Yeah. That's it, and that's that. I'm done. It's done. And I guess I can let y'all go now. All mine's clear. My meat is neck bones and pigtails. So when I fix my plate, I'm going to put me some pinto beans on my plate. And I'm going to put some onions on them, pinto beans. And I'm going to put some pepper juice in there. And I'm going to work a piece of cornbread up in there. And I'm going to put my neck bone and a pigtail on my plate with a little macaroni and cheese. And I'm going to drink me some water. I'm mind my business and watch me a movie. So if y'all want to know what I'm doing for the rest of the day, mind mine. And go watch. Yes, I baked the pigtails and the neck bones. And I used Italian dressing. You wouldn't believe it. House Italian light. And I put me a little salt, pepper, a little garlic powder, and a little onion powder. That's all. I kept it simple. Yes. Thank you, Terry Cunningham. Hey, Robert and Shefton John Lewis. Oh, that's a long name. Hey, Brenda Bryant. What'd you say, Kimberly Stewart? Lord, have mercy. I love you, Brenda K. Thank y'all. Well, LaShonda Anthony, the reason why I'm not going to fix my plate now is because my macaroni is still settling. I don't want to burn up my hands, burn up my mouth. Come on, Jean P. Conley, eat with me, do the dishes. I told you I was going to cook it for you. But you know what I'm thinking before I let y'all go? I may have to start making more videos because so many people come in, they act like I can start overcooking. So maybe I need to make more videos with the cook because they can't seem to wait till the dish is finished. It might just be that they can't watch nothing over 3 minutes. I don't really know what it is. But please go ahead and share. I'm going to get off of here. Please follow me, like, and share. Those are 3 important things for the page to keep growing and circulating. I appreciate all you all do for me. I love y'all. Yes, I do. I'm singing it today. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. I'm the cook and you're my friends. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. Good God Almighty this afternoon. And I thank you for supporting me. Oh, I thank you for loving me. 'Cause I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. I'm the cook and you're my friends. I'm the cook and you're my friends. I'm the cook that God has sent. Come on now. Come on through. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for putting up with me as we prepared this. Remember, next Saturday at 11 o'clock, we're going to give out fans and book bags. Fans blow on you. You are my friends. I love y'all now. Get on out that parking lot. Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in God's sight. Oh, Lord, my strength and my redeemer. In Jesus' name, amen. Get off my page. Go watch somebody else. I don't care who you're going to watch. Who? We'll go watch them then. Bye, y'all.